Terry, by the way, we talked about you on that day. I was like, kazi nzuri sana. Yes. So Terry, you could maybe tell us how that experience was, because you were the sustainability and human rights venue manager pale Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yes.
What exactly does that entail?
It's illegal to call it Mercedes-Benz when
it was tumemaliza. Or it was Atlanta Stadium.
What were brand protection wise and could studio. Yeah, so actually the experience was good.
Yeah.
When I was told I would be the sustainability and human rights manager, at first it looked surreal because it was many months before. When you're told, you'll be doing this, and I'm like, so unajua wa Kenya zile za kama ijafika wacha nisihesabu chicks zangu before they hatch.
Yes. Yeah.
So that is the time you're in between, unajaribu kuangalia, because what I do mostly is inclusion in anti-discrimination.
Yeah.
But during the World Cup, your tournament time role is unaongezwa sustainability.
Yeah.
Because our department haina hao watu wote wenye watacheza 16 stadiums. So sustainability guys, safeguarding guys, and anti-discrimination people come together, and you go to a training, obviously, because you can assume that I know what sustainability is, but then during the tournament you need to do activations for the environment. Each mascot had like what they represent in terms of sustainability.
Yeah.
Whether it's traveling, sustainably by train, could reduce footprints, whether it's eating sustainably, kukula plant-based meals. So there was a lot happening behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Where now our volunteers came and also tried to engage the fans, kuambia what sustainability cause are you committing to and all that. So unapata you do tournament time, you might do an additional role. And then under human rights, there's also the area where you deal with sustainability. So meaning how are fans coming into the stadium? If they're using wheelchairs, how are they being received? If they have special needs, how are you guys prepared for that? Because it's a lot of people on match day. And there'll obviously be some bottlenecks with fans saying, I came to this lift and I was told I can't go through here. But sometimes it's just a matter of how the stadium is organized. Like, maybe this is the entrance for the media, and you guys know better than I do that kama hii ni media entrance, you will be told, where the media, where is your accreditation?
Yeah.
And you will not be able to. So you'll find some complaints where people are saying, I came, I had a bad experience, but no, you came to the wrong
entrance.
Yeah, so it's a lot of nuances, and you learn on the go, and you realize a lot is happening behind the scenes. Hey, kabla 90 minutes, a lot of work goes into just making it the spectacle we see on match day. So yeah, it was quite an experience. And then obviously on the safeguarding side as well, making sure that everyone is safe, the children are safe. Are they reunited with their parents if they get lost, because sometimes they do. And also just the general fun experience where you make sure that before the match kuna part tunaitanga stadium fun experience where they have all this music, they have goodies, they can go to the to the FIFA store and buy some merch. And also that is also the time where tunaangalia fan content.
Yeah.
What are the fans bringing into the stadium? So this time we piloted the secure stadium scan app, which is, instead of just looking at fan ameandika nini, then you take your phone and you ile kitu tunatumianga ku translate inaitwa Google Lens.
Yes.
Yeah, kitambo used to be Google Lens. Then you go Google Lens this thing Hilda's brought, and you say, hiki kitu imeandikwa kwa Kikale lakini it's offensive.
Yeah.
So now we have this app. Unaenda tu unapiga picha, and then it tells you what the banner is saying. If it's offensive, you just tell them, no, you can't bring this in. If it's okay, it's permitted. So it will either go red or green. So that was also a very cool app that we piloted during the World Cup. And it was in real time. Instead of just waiting, then you have a human triage behind it also to check if they're not sure. And then when they also tell you this thing you're bringing is prohibited, they give you a reason. They say, this is prohibited because it's offensive, it's associated with maybe a militia group or xenophobia, or they give you a reason. So I think overall it was a good experience, like just seeing how much work goes into, what is poured into this work before you get to see the 90 minutes.
Yeah. Yes. You've said a lot goes before the game.
Yes.
Maybe, if you don't mind, share with us a typical day. When or how does it start? Like they say the game is at 3 p.m. When do you start work?
It starts several days before.
The day,
yeah.
Not just the day before, several days before.
Yeah.
Because even if you have like a match on, say, Saturday.
Yeah.
Today is what? Tuesday.
Yeah.
Obviously, you start preparing for that match now. You have daily meetings. You have security, because you're not working in isolation.
Yes.
You're obviously partnering with security. If I want to do the secure stadium map, I have to partner with security because they're the ones manning the gates. I have to partner with access management because they're the ones who are also ensuring that people are getting access to the stadium. That's a different department.
Yeah.
You have to talk to fan operations people to see if it's accessibility issues, to see how many wheelchairs do we have, how many tents do we have where people can get help, and then we have all these fun points where people can get help.
Yeah.
You could get to check if it's a hot day, where the water points, how do they have water on the concourse, do they have water in the SFE. So it's a lot, and you have to talk to all these people, and also the venue management people. If there's something you need to communicate to the staff, you need to tell them in advance. That's why we had daily meetings, like even before a month before the World Cup, we had daily meetings, because you need to also a lot of things change, from hospitality to guests, who is coming on that day, and also every match is different. Like if you're hosting, say, Uzbek against South Africa, all matches are, all teams are equal in our eyes, but the dynamics are different. Like if it's South Africa Uzbek, it's obviously you'll handle it different from how you handle Argentina, England.
Yes.
And all those matches were in my video. So you're obviously thinking, how are Argentina fans going to behave, and how are England fans going to behave, and what do we have in place to, in case of
mitigate,
anything.
in case of something.
In case they're rowdy fans, in case this is happening. Or lots of, England fans are big on banners. They're obviously going to bring so many banners. They'll be having banners in the stadium. I don't know, 2 hours before the match starts. Then you will be checking all of them.
You have to check all those banners, whatever is written on all those banners.
And some have to be pre-approved even before they come to the stadium, because it depends with the size. If it's a large one, then you have to apply for it. Then it's approved before you bring it into the stadium.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of work going on every day. And if it's, say, the match is at 12, then you need to be at the stadium by 6. Your day has started 6 a.m. in the morning. That's even late. Like that, you are in the, in the thick of things. Yeah. Because you have to juggle a lot of things at the same time.
Yeah.
You have to get your volunteers to make sure they're in their spots. Also, there are volunteers that come on, say, when you're doing the training before they didn't come. So if they come on match day, you have to do a just-in-time training for them, to bring them up to speed with what you expect them to do on that day. And then you have like maybe 3 activations. We had an Oscar sort. That was like a bin that sorts trash for you. So it's like a screen, then you just show it and it tells you this is for recycling. This is so you have to tell them how this thing works, how they can use it to interact with the fans, because it's a lot happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I think just the key thing for you just to experience that. Remember, we also have our very own tournament. We'll be having the AFCON next year. Imefika tu karibu 10 months or so. We are just getting here. Yeah. I don't know, what are some of the things maybe from your perspective that you picked from the World Cup? What are some of the things that us as a hosting nation can pick from that, from the World Cup?
It's just the preparation. Like you can't do things last minute. And like I was saying, it's tiny departments, but you have to work in tandem with the others. For example, competitions. Competitions guys, they work with everyone. Like for example, I will need the changing rooms to have the no racism gesture posters and all that in all the languages. If today Argentina is coming, I have to make sure there's a poster in Spanish.
Yeah.
If Brazil is coming, there has to be a poster in Portuguese. If even in Creole, you know, kidogo, if maybe Gambia was coming, we would have had one in the local language. If Kenya was there, probably would have had one in Swahili. So you make sure that this message goes out there, and it's who better than the competition's directors to help you with that. Make sure that every time they have a different match, they change it, because I will not go to the changing room every day on match day because you're doing something else. So also just how seamlessly we worked together with other departments. That was really cool. And then also in the daily meetings, everyone is in those daily meetings. The stadium staff, the functional area managers, and everyone. Make sure that they in there, they know what is happening. Because, for example, if a fan is stuck somewhere, and then you just assume, the stadium staff are meeting, they should, it's none of their business. And then they're the ones who are there, they're the ones who are supposed to help these people. You know. And then we had also the grievance mechanism portal, where you can also just either call in real time, or, you know, report anonymously whatever you need to report. And that also helped in terms of just knowing what exactly happened before, and how can we help improve it in the next match. A lot of work going on as well on the security side, where sometimes they even had to check the footage and see exactly what happened, so that they either talk to the whoever was there and, you know, tell them that this cannot happen next time. So it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of coordination and collaboration from all the parties, because I see what happens in other tournaments where mtu anasema, we'll just meet, the heads of departments or the heads of committees will meet and we'll talk. And sometimes these heads do not actually relay this information down there. So I'd rather have everyone involved, so that everyone knows what is happening. We would know even what ceremonies are doing. You know, that was the best part. We would even be asked, hey, the music that will be played on this day, you guys, can you check them out? You know, and that is stadium entertainment. And you, in sustainability or competition, you already know that, Congo, DRC are coming. You obviously know what music will be played on that day, because we've seen them before. They've shared it with you. It's an open secret. But sasa hii gatekeeping, unasikiaga hiyo ni nyingine nani wasijue, alafu wao ndo wataenda kufanya job like what the so it's just, you know, being transparent, being open, and working collaboratively.
During a time in the US, did you feel the weight of the country kama umebeba nchi ukifanya hiyo kazi, because not so many Kenyans were there really?
Honestly, no. Okay, I had this, and I would be stopped all the time. Hey, when I'm Kenyan, okay, I think I'm proud to be Kenyan. So this sold me, you know, even Kenyan fans who came for the DRC match, I would just be walking in the concourse and be like, hey, when I'm Kenyan, okay, that felt good. So I had a lot of questions because of this, but I didn't really feel the way it felt normal. I don't know why. Maybe because everyone there was just so, it felt like one United Nations thingy, where you just come together and forget where everyone else is coming from, and you have a mission. You just want to deliver the World Cup and make it as successful as possible. So at the end of the day, you're like, well, if you can't come to the World Cup as a player, then make sure you work in it. But it's a feel-good feeling, but then there's also too much responsibility. You're like, I can't mess up, I don't know, kama mimi ndo ujipeaga pressure, but there's just that zeal to make sure you do a good job, to make sure you leave a good impression, to make sure you don't usiangushe mbogi, you know. Because at the end of the day, you have to represent. And also the fact that I had a lot of Kenyans in Atlanta, I met some of them, and you just see how proud they are, you know, to see you there, to see that someone from Kenya has come. I met Andrew Mugala, is a former FC Leopards player who lives in Atlanta, Edwin Odipo, who has a company called OA Sports. Like you meet all these Kenyans, and the OA Sports does like merchandising, and I'm there already telling them, hey, we have a beach soccer team that you can kit. All these things where you meet also behind the scenes, you meet Kenyans who are doing amazing stuff, and you're like, well, we can do ABCD.
Yeah.
Like Andrew is into cameras and studios and a lot of things. So I'm like, Drew, sometimes I come to SportyFM, check out SportyFM. And he actually did. So, I think a lot of Kenyans in the diaspora are willing to come back home and actually help do a lot of things. But we just don't network, we just don't ask, we don't check what they're doing. But yeah, they're really rooting for us. So Hilda, no, there's no pressure.
Yeah.
But yes, I was happy to represent the country at the World Cup.
Yeah, and something else, you were there for a while. Any specific day that it was sort of very challenging for you?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that.
A bad day in the office here and there. It happens, especially when you are in events. A lot of that happens.
This is one crazy story.
Yeah.
So we set up tents at the SFE. I said the SFE is the Stadium Fan Experience area, which is ours was just outside the stadium.
Yeah.
We have like the Home Depot, and then that was where we had fans. Like before the match, they come there, they have this. So in the SFE, we had the sustainability tent where we had this mascots cutouts and all that. So one day, mimi na kirere, hey, I want to take my mascots out there mapema. So I take them out. They're still sealed. So when you go to the tournament, everything is delivered to you. Like you don't even have to ask. Kama ni watu wa signage, they will just come. They will text you and say, hey Terry, can you come pick your stuff? Si kama hapati mimi ndo bado nimeenda kwa duka kujichukulia. So they bring you, they tell you come and pick, and sometimes probably you're not there, or you ujafika, then you say, oh, I'll come on this day, please just keep them for me. Because also I'll pia kukustoia for too long in our inconvenience, because they just want to make sure everyone has their own thing. So me, I go pick my it's a lot. There's a tent, and then you have like mascots inside, and you have all those cardboards with all those messages. So mimi huyo nisha make friends, wamenisaidia kubeba hizo vitu zimeenda kwa tent huko nje. Hey, guess what happened? The cleaning people came, wakabeba hizo mascots zangu, because they were inside the bado ziko sealed. So wali assume ni trash. Wakabeba wakaenda nayo. Hey, sema heart attack. Hiyo siku ningerudio mguu. Hata singepanda ndege kurudio. So I'm like, where do I start? Ikerere, mimi nikaanza kutafuta watu zile za I go tell a friend of mine who sits next to me, you will have to leave what you're doing, come help me, I have lost my activation materials. Ako like, what do you mean you've lost your? Na unajua sasa walikosha nisaidia, like you know how wamenipeleka kupeleka huko nje. Afu na kama na watoto wa cleaning wambebe hizo vitu wameenda kutupa, and I'm like, how do you tupa kitu yenye ko sealed? Okay, that was just me thinking out loud. Sasa we had to track hizi vitu. We had to look for watu stadium staff wenye at least wanaweza jua mtu akichukua hizo cardboards, because unajua kila waste inaenda place yake. Kama ni cardboard, kuna place specific ya cardboard. So wako like, by the way, wewe labda wamechukua hizi vitu wampeleka kwa cardboards. Dumpster diving on that day, we had to go look for these things. Tulipanda huko juu ndani ya nini, tukachukua hizo vitu tukazirudisha. So yes, that day was tough. I was like, haya, game ni kesho na mimi vitu zangu ndizo zimeenda. How will I hii activation itafanyikaje? Volunteers watakam kesho, hatuna activation materials, but at the end of the day I was helped and I was able to get them back. So that was a tough one.
Karibu uende Sayun. Anyway. Please, we watch Kenyan football, we watch during CHAN, we watch our leagues here. Maybe share with us the way police handle fans, what you saw there and what we experience here, the kind of difference that you might have seen there.
Actually, Ouko wanawaitaga law enforcement. before ifike point yenye police ana kuhandle enyewe you have ume push all the buttons because ndani ya stadium kuna security hapa tunawaitaga steward.
Yes.
So kuna security ambao wako assigned kwa each section and then our security, for example, if I see material that is not allowed in the stadium, I'll just go to the security and tell them, hey, I need ile bana itoke. I'll not do it myself. Stand up nianze kunyang'anya hiyo nini myself. Ataanza kunifail binijode uko dikitrend. So unaenda unaambia huyo security mwenye sio polisi. Then ataenda ongea na ufana mwambie by the way kitu iko na mu explainie why. Hapo mwambie you give us, we will keep it somewhere and then ukitoka utachukua. Ama wewe kama uko na place unaweza iweka, that's an example. And then kunaweza kuwa na mtu anajaribu kuruka section yake akuje, unapata fans tu waraudi ameka ile section anajaribu kuruka akuje maybe hospitality
na bamba pia.
So unapata pia au tu ni ndo watawastopisha, watakwambia but kama sasa fan amekuwa kichwa ngumu labda umeenda kumwambia hii kitu iko loud na anakataa na ameshinda mpaka au security our version of stewards they will radio because everyone has a radio and then they will say oh this and this is happening here and then sasa ikifika point ambayo huyo security hizi handle maybe the fan is being too much amana ko abusive amana ko violent, then they will bring in law enforcement who is now the police wa ukweli and then they will see what to do with them, either thrown out of the stadium or whatever remedy at that point. So they're not as violent ama tisiju watakuja na tear gas they will place, but they'll try and just if de-escalate whatever is happening there at that moment.
Yes.
Ambayo hata maybe watu wako kando they will never even realize something happen. Kuna vitu ziko zina happen unakuja unasikia story baadaye. Unajua kitu fulani ushaikuwa pahali and then pia unapigiwa story ni kama pia wewe because of how quick it is handled and how you just radio and someone will come and plus mama hapo niseme unajua mimi nakonga mtu wa cleaning, so hii issue ni usu you will radio and try to call whoever is responsible to make sure that something is done about it.
Absolutely. Kuna mambo mengi sana about the World Cup, but let's turudi continentally sasa. WAFCON is going on in Morocco and Harambee Starlets have played 3 games 3 losses, no goal. As a former Harambee Starlets player, I don't know, what are your initial thoughts of having watched those 3 games?
Initial thoughts? Thoughts mingi mpaka sasa.
Please share. Yeah.
I actually thought we would do better. I was sitting here with both of you. Unakumbuka?
Yes.
We've already qualified, not at all qualified kwenda WAFCON.
Maybe you were very confident.
I was very confident about us trying. Hata kama si kufika semis, quarters at least, or winning one match. Because we always say, I remember before 2016. Hey, and before I continue, mliona bao ya kwanza ya Algeria. The outfoot goal. Do you know we beat Algeria 3-3 on aggregate here, and the winning goal was exactly like that. Cherry Sevilla scored bao inakaa hivyo exactly. I was looking at that goal and saying, oh, ini kama ama, but so I was so confident because I know we have quality. And I know we can do better than that. So I am not sure if it was sababu hatuwezi shinda tukisema tulienda ilikuwa stage fright. Kwani tunakuwa afraid of stages kila siku. And so for me it's a disappointing outing. I feel like we should have done better. Look at how Senegal played their hearts out yesterday against Morocco.
Morocco, yes.
Yeah, that was a good game. I was just looking at how also the Marabet, the goalkeeper, was making super saves. 2 penalties. And we had 3. Zile za pena imewekwa. Wewe ulitoka kwa line sawa, later
and then alishika
tena akashika tena, like that level of confidence. And I have always looked at Harambee Starlets as team iko na quality. We have players playing pro, umeenda umerudi na experience. We have senior players also in the squad. So I am not so sure if it was just watu wameenda game wakaogopa ama umeona hii ni Morocco ukakunja mkia, yani sijui, because normally they don't play like that. I feel like they should have done better. Whoever angekuwa hapo, hata tungechukua ile timu under 17 tuweke hapo, mimi niko sure wangepambana nao majamaa vibaya sana. So it was just a matter of who wants it more. Like if I look at the quality we have in the team, I wouldn't even say ati hatuna players. Players wako hapo, they are players who know what they're doing. And unaangalia, it's just who wants it more. Because look at Malawi, for example. Malawi has like what, maybe 3 quality players. It's their debut. They beat Nigeria in the first. By the way, our game last time pia tukiwa Limbe, Cameroon, our first game ilikuwa Nigeria. And look at what they did against Nigeria. It was just pure. Ushaienda game za mradi majamaa you know, you're playing for each other, mnajikaza. It was not at Nigeria iko inajua ball on that day, but Malawi wanted it more. So tungeenda na hiyo mentality, we want this more. I think tunge I don't know, maybe not winning, but at least grab a goal, or because against Senegal na ilikuwa too hard luck. We tunasemanga huku kupiga chuma ni swara. So hii swara zili tufuata mpaka kwa but we just didn't want it.
And now where do we go from here? Because now it took us again at about 10 years to get back to the WAFCON. What do we need to do? First of all, I think the key important thing need to participate in WAFCON consistently. I think it helps with as much as your confidence and to grow into the tournament. I don't know what you think. What can we do in terms of putting things in place so that we plan? Because it took 10 years to get back there. So
I feel like we just need to be consistent in terms of how we pick our squad. Because tell me why Tanzania has like almost the same squad yenye niliona last year kwa WAFCON. If you look at Nigeria, it hasn't changed much. If you hata hiyo Senegal, it change much. But sisi, we shake our squads too much. Jamani, like kila siku tuko na squad mpya. Sijui mtoto mgani amehypiwa wapi lazima acheze. If give them time. If I am playing in the under 17 this year, I have qualified, nime move kwa under 20, don't rush me to the senior team. That's a different ball game. Unaenda unapata hapo players wamecheza hapo miaka na mikaka wa nini. Look at Morocco's squad, for example. They have players who are born in the 80s. There was a 40-year-old scoring in the you're coming experience inunuliwi kwa duka ati you're 20 ati unakimbiaga sana. My friend, this is mind games, tactical, it is everything. And then just the psyche, like Tushao na don't want to name names, lakini you've seen that someone has had a bad game in the first game, or a lot is happening. There's online bullying, there's a lot of nimetembea kwa mtandao, you see this player, and I know players psychologically ati unatukana kwa mtandao because of one thing or the other. It affects you psychologically. So you've seen that this player, probably because even in coaching you look at all the elements. There's the psychological, tactical, physical, and yengine nganga nini social ama sijui nini. Mwalimu wangu wa coaching asinisikia. Unaona mchezaji leo ni kama Ouko. You have subs. Weka mtu mwingine jaribu. Usiweke game ianze alafu after 30 minutes then you start thinking, by the way, like that sub, Lilian was subbed in the 30th minute, something like that. Probably ungepatia tu kipa mwingine anze hii game. Zile za Lilian leo utapumzika, tuanzishe someone else. Because I think Anet Kundu did a good job after aliingizwa. So angalia pia what is the appetite. Sawa, I wouldn't first choice, lakini anaweza amka kwe. And also talk to your players. Do we talk to our players? Do we ask them leo nasikiaje? Naweza amka na sisikii tu kucheza, labda nanyesha. Labda something inanisumbua kutoka home. But wewe you just wake up and say, Hilda, unakonga kipa na one. Talk to Hilda. How are you feeling today? Because also the psychological aspect of the game. You can just know your players, look at them and okay, what am I saying? But at the end of the day, we need to, because we always say, I remember 2016, remember that scandal of people asked for money and then they were removed from the squad, then another Harambee Starlets came, and then I started seeing news that Harambee Starlets reborn. Sasa tutakuwa tuna rebirth itakuwa kila siku. Haya wengine wakisha kuwa born wanafika point tena they are not, and then wengine wanakuwa born. Hapana, let us be consistent. Let us try not to shake the squad too much. Kama ni our young players they are coming in, bring them in pole pole. You know, there's no harm in mtu kukuja under 20 akae bench 90 minutes and learn. They are watching and learning how the other players are doing. Don't give them that pressure at pia lazima ingia kimbie huko. Let us bring them in pole pole. Let us trust pia when you wamebuild wealth of experience the whole time, because they already know how to handle big matches. They go out there for Champions League, they go out there for all these continental showpieces. And then now you've seen, nani ameperform sawa, but still we've seen hata hiyo Nigeria, we have like kina Uwezu wakitoka under 20 wakikuja, hata huyo Shwala hakukuja tu, alipata kuna kina Perpetua kina Marcia Kide, all those, and they kept playing until time sayo Shwala kushine kafika. Na pia yeye hata saa you can see that 1-0 they needed who better than Oshwala. Awange mwambia wewe ni mzee, wewe bana weka huko. In fact hata because sometimes you just need those people to step up. Your experience, your, you know, the mental aspect of the game, because Musema, as long as you're in the WAFCON squad, unajua ball. Of course unajua ball. Lakini how are you handling hizi vitu zingine zote, all the ingredients ambazo sasa zinaleta your result? So we just need to, you know, try and sawa, if we gave birth to our reborn wengine, let us now maintain your momentum so that we don't shake them kila saa. Kuna mtu alikuwa hapo last time maybe anajua the dynamics of vile kuko, how it feels, because it's a different ball game. Utaenda kucheza WAFCON vimechezanga Kotbiro ama vimecheza tournament ya sijui Ndanu, it's a different ball game. So we just need to be consistent with these squads. We shaked really shake sana. I feel like it was just an overhaul. Yani you just wake up and you change the whole. See at new faces sana, but how you shake it, because I wake up today, I see someone playing in the midfield, kesho anacheza huko mbele, kesho what exactly is happening around here? You know, it's just like we don't even know who's supposed to play where.
Very great insights there. But then there are so many football fans who are asking this tough question. I don't know what you think about it, that Beldin should now leave being a Harambee Starlets head coach. I don't know what you feel about that. Should she leave?
If it will help them, because sometimes you just say someone should leave, but who is coming? You know, do they have replacement yake mtoto? Because you can't just fire people because they've lost. Maybe there's something that needs to change, which is not even the coaching elements of the game. What should we change? We need to sit down and ask ourselves, go back to the drawing board. Your drawing board but just ask ourselves, what is ailing the team? You know, maybe it's not even a coaching problem. I believe Beldin is qualified. She has like a KEFWA. Haizi kuwa kona KEFWA fluky. You go to class, you put in the hours, you put in all those things. So what is ailing our squads? Ni players our show up kwa national team wakikoliwa up. What is the problem? You know, because sometimes I always say that hata kwa nyumbani, sometimes you see some problems and you're just like, itabidi nitoe hizi vitu zote inje. You know, like maybe there's just an order coming from somewhere and you're like, ama panya imekufa. So you know how it, then at some point you're like, wacha nitoe kila kitu inje, I just check. So I think it's just, they need to do like a thorough check and see. I don't know, even get feedback from players or something. Sometimes you even need to involve the players and ask them, nini mbaya? Because kama siezi fight ya badge, then there's a problem. Just before they went to AFCON, we remember that they had to like protest for them to be paid.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would say mi hata sijalipwa ndo maana sijitumi juu nikiumia alafu ask them. Ama maybe mwingine anasema mi sina hata health insurance, so nikiumia nikijituma. Unaona tu Senegal wakipandilia na kwa mgongo, lakini do you know like it could be anything. So we need to fact find, know exactly what is happening. Otherwise sawa uta replace Beldin na mtu mwingine alafu shida iko pale pale. And then wanze kusema acha tutoe mwingine pia tuweke mwingine. So I always feel like we tunapenda quick fixes. Kwani Beldin alikuwa anacheza? Pana. Au players wote wanajua ball. Me hata I remember texting Dogo and saying, "Hey, I feel like you guys should fight." Hapa sasa mali imefika ni vita. Ona venye wenzenu wana fight. Na akasema tujaribu, which they tried mali mpaka wanaweza, but what is the problem? Probably it's not a coaching problem. It could be anything. Labda ni ugali hawakukula. We need to find exactly what is ailing the team.
And something else have just come on my mind as well, just regarding the team. As you said, sometimes unajua the coach is the first person you blame. It's easier. But I'm looking at just this structurally how our league, our women's league is, in terms of we are not investing in our women's league. So do you think maybe it starts from there?
Yes, it starts not just from the leagues but the grassroots. Huko down huko, kwani hawa kina sijui Valerie wametoka wapi? High school, primary school. So we need to look at it from inatongo bottom up. It's a bottom up approach, like zile za huko grassroots, nini nafanyika huko grassroots. Sawa tuko na hii ligi, but huko chini how are these players coming mpaka wafike huko juu? So I know we've had talks of under 15 leagues and all these leagues. We need structures, we need I don't know methodologies that tunajua kaba. In fact we can even come up, kuna countries in DFB wako na their own style of playing. I don't know, Spain have their own style of playing. If you go to Spain you see
even the coaching and
even how they structure it. Unapata our curriculums, how are they looking? Is it something that inaanza huko chini? Because I know now they're doing a lot of reviews pia kwa coaching education at FKF. Are we going huko chini to make sure that also those coaches who are coaching this grassroots wako na the same curriculum, for example. And then this thing is, I don't know, inakuwa infectious, inakuwa the whole country tunajua si uchezanga this type of football.
This is our identity.
Sidhani kama tuko na identity ile orodha tunapiga.
That bit I agree with. Even in the men's, generally as a country, we don't have a footballing identity that this is how we play as a country.
So
ni ile yenye kocha anakuja nayo, we go with it.
For the end of the day pia sasa an individual brilliance.
And then the
mbona Teriengesha afungi, mbona sijui nani, and then we start blaming individuals and then we start attacking them online, you know. It should be something simple yenye hata kama hiyo siku huko kwa squad unajua si uchezanga hivi. This is how and also I feel like we just need an overhaul, man, like. And also hizo venye unasema tu hizo structures unapata hata hiyo ligi sahi watu hawana hiyo zili ya kucheza. I happen to be in a team called Equity Queens and it plays in the county league. Wametoka tu kushinda county league. So funga watu huko 18-0 20-0 nini. So ilifika point watu watakuja hiyo TV yetu. Tuko county league majamaa, mtakuja kufanya nini huko? Mbona mnangangana na sisi? Tuko grassroots literally. But it is how you treat the players. You will come here, you will feel welcome, you will be paid, you will not be hungry. So everyone wants to. Hata player wa WPL anakuambia mimi nataka kuja Equity. Hiyo ni team ya county, by the way, for the record. But unapata sasa huko Jumali unasema hakuna motivation, hakuna kitu ya mtu akukaa hapo, because some of these players depend on football as their livelihood. Unapata sasa kwa timu kubwa sawa kwa WPL lakini haina kitu. Siende huko grassroots ajibambe. tutamsongea tu mkuja tena mseme vile sini wazena tumeachia huko juu tumekuja grassroots bado mnatufuata huku chini ni nini. But I would definitely go to a team like that. It's organized, it's
you're motivated. I think the key word is motivated.
It's paying well. Why mbona I was not born to suffer, why would I sit there and suffer? So that is what is happening right now. That is a classic example of what is happening.
And then of course it will be a reflection of the national team, because majority of those players playing in our Harambee Starlets, majority of them play in the local league. So it I think for me that is where the key thing is, it translates to that.
Absolutely. As we tumebaki na dakika chache sana. Unajua when Terry is here
maneno ni mengi. Maneno ya WAFCON sijamaliza. I just wanted to ask your thoughts on this other aspect of the WAFCON generally. Lack of funds in the stadium. How generally this WAFCON has not, in terms of marketing it, in terms of pushing it. Kwanza tulipostponed, ilikuwa ikuwe March, then it was postponed to July, and now we are seeing a lot of the stadiums are empty. Marketing, even online generally, pushing the WAFCON conversation. I feel CAF hasn't done a good job. And then of course broadcast, the quality of broadcasting as well. Commentators imekuwa na maneno mingi. I don't know, what are your thoughts in that with that regard?
I think a lot should be improved. Hapa itabidi nikuwe diplomatic. Ama kesho nikose kwenda hiyo job. A lot should be improved for sure. Because I don't know, do you guys think Morocco is tired of hosting? A lot of things have been going there. Hata mimi kuja kwangu kila siku ile nyama nilikuwa nakupatia dawan itabidi kule mrenda day 10 because why do you keep coming to me? So I feel like other countries should also step up. You see how tuki-host Chan, it was a spectacle. Like hata tuko finali lakini tulijaza study, I don't know, 11 a.m. in the morning. Because kuna hiyo goodwill behind any kind of football. Hata sahi ukienda uone how women play kama under 17 when we were playing here against South Africa. I know fans showed up. Fans wengi kushinda wenye wako AFCON. True. So it is just a matter of also I feel like Morocco has hosted these things so many times, and they tried sending us a message last time and saying, we can't host this time, but still we did not look for another host. So kunafaa kuwa na other countries pia wajitokeze, watry pia kuhost. Let us take this thing to different cultures, different countries. I also want to experience how Gambia feels, for example. Let's take it to Zanzibar. We've seen football for schools tournaments zinaenda around and people actually have fun. Zimbabwe, everyone can host. Instead of us just, tuna force lazima ikuwe hapa. Watu wameona hii AFCON wakachoka nayo. Wameona hiyo AFCON wakachoka nayo. Now they will be hosting the World Cup. Under 17 in November. They are doing it every year. Nyinyi pia ndo.
There's always a tournament.
Alafu bado they're thinking about 2030 that is coming. So probably now vile hii World Cup imeisha, I am sure antena zote zimefunguka sasa watu wanafikiria World Cup 2030. So anything you bringing their way is a distraction. And that is how now we start, people start looking at women football as an afterthought. Acha tu tuifanye ishe. Acha tu tuifanye because we need to qualify for the World Cup. So the quality is diluted because we are we should think outside the box. Zile za nani mwingine anaweza hosti kitu. Probably it's not a very good developed country, but people can even have an experience kwa hiyo country. Beautiful sceneries nini. And apeleka hiyo game hapo so that people change, people come and watch. Hao watu labda walichoka kukuja, sasa wanangoja tu World Cup ifike hiyo 2030 ndio warudi kwa study. Because we also need to look at that in terms of marketing. How do I go ask someone to sponsor WAFCON na akikuja akileta tabana yake aoni eyeballs hiyo mambo ya broadcast unasema mtu atajui sijui kama kupewa team sheet unasikia this defender has
number 6
3 defenders are going into the box and I'm like don't you know their names? Wewe kwani hauna match sheet hujapewa usome nini? Kuna media nini utupewa. So inakuonyesha watu hata kufanya research hata juu hao kina nani wanacheza. Anaona tu 3 defenders going into the box. The goalkeeper has done well. Hata ajui jina ya goalkeeper.
What a save from the goalkeeper.
And it has not always been like that, to be fair. It is just that I think we have overstayed our welcome.
hapo Morocco. I have swali ya mwisho. But wacha tupate sport updates then nikuulize hii swali. It take to like 30 seconds to kuijibu. But time now is 12. Wacha tupate sport updates.
Look out! Home run!
Top story hits, no misses. The Sporty Update on SportyFM.
Morocco and Algeria have qualified for the quarterfinals of the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations after finishing first and second respectively in Group A, while Kenya and Senegal were eliminated. Hosts Morocco topped the group with 7 points following a goalless draw against Senegal, as Algeria secured a second place with a 2-0 victory over Harambee Starlets, who exited the tournament without a point.
Yes, and Team Kenya captains, that is Jocelyn Chepkemoi and Nehemiah Kimngeno, have expressed confidence that the country's 23-member squad can deliver a strong medal haul when the World Under-20 Championships begin on Wednesday in Eugene in Oregon. Chepkemoi and Kimngeno will lead Kenya in the women's and men's 5,000 meters as respectively, with Athletics Kenya officials backing the team to improve on recent championship performances despite facing strong competition from nations including the US, Australia and Great Britain.
And Kenya Kung Fu Wushu Federation has intensified its grassroots development program by expanding regional clubs and competitions to nurture the country's next generation of Wushu champions. Federation President Ngaroya Njoge said the inaugural national championship brought together teams from 8 regions with a long-term focus on developing young athletes aged between 4 and 17 for future international success. Those are the sporty updates, 2 minutes after 12.
Look out! Home run!
Top story hits, no misses. The Sporty Update on SportyFM.
Terry, the last question mimi niko naye. I don't know kama Chepa kona nyingine, but very shortly. Do you think as a country you're to make a priority sana on football at the expense on sports that have brought glory to the country like athletics?
Si ni kitu jian unajaribu kuniuliza kitu jiana Samoa.
Tumeka focus sana. Study inajengwa pale Talanta ni ya futa.
Hapana. Hiyo si ndio study ya kwanza hata ina running track.
That's why most athletics.
So maybe focus hata tumekaga tu kwa athletics ukweli. But I think we need kwanza studies zingine kama hizo tatu.
Zafuta.
Yeah. It is a global sport.
Yeah.
Football is, over the years, angalia tu, it's not like tujakuaga any power football. We've had like legends. We've had games where Kenya played well in football.
Yeah.
I used to listen to football in the radio hizo times kina John Otieno Baresi, I don't know. Like we have always Kina Basanga. We have always had football at the heart of, so it's more like a cultural thing.
Yeah.
We can't go away from it. So I think we just need to balance, like support all sports.
Yeah.
Hata kama ni mtu wa chess, I've seen a lot of people wanasema ati I had to sponsor myself to go to a chess tournament.
Yes.
Why are you sponsoring yourself? And why are you wearing the Kenyan nini if you're sponsoring yourself? Si basi ndeka neutral athlete basi. Ukaika refugee. Because why am I sponsoring myself? Yet tunaweza kuwa supported by the sports fund.
Yeah.
So we need to just do better in making sure that we support all athletes, because sports, like Ababu Namo would say, is talanta ni hela. You never know. Sasa tunangoja mtu aende ashinde milioni sijui ngapi ndo nasema by the way anyway tu. Ana hiyo do yako kurudi hapa tukutax mbio. So we need to invest from the onset in every sport. Ni kama tu kuinvest kwa mtoi wako. You never know venye tatana out. Singoja kwa president ndo sime mtoi wangu.
Absolutely. Unaenda Morocco kesho kama sustainability agent ama
different role.
I sit in the women's committee, in the CAF women's committee, and I will be a match commissioner in several other matches that are coming up. So see ati napitana na Starlets ati niko.
I wanted to ask.
It's just I had the World Cup and then I had to go to the Commonwealth because I was also there in another capacity, doing coordinating something with Center for Sports and Human Rights and Commonwealth on anti-racism and slavery, because 1st August was Emancipation Day, so we were talking about all the work we've been doing against on anti-discrimination and anti-racism in football. Yes,
absolutely. Tungependa sana kuendelea, lakini
nitarudi huko. Sasa unajua huko inakwanga
huko ni mtaa.
Anytime.
Ukitoka Morocco rudi hapa utuambie experience pia ya Morocco imekuwa namna gani. Maybe huko utasikia what happened to the starlets that sisi hatujui huko.
Labda mtu alituwekea kitu kwa faida. Mimi nashuku bado kuna conspiracy theory.
But that has been a conversation with the Terry Ouko. Of course, imagine ametoka na tujaguzia KEFWA. Just imagine.
Hata fifth pro kidogo.
When you come back
we have to
because I'm pretty sure KEFWA pia mnafanya
new things hapo mna be trying to implement and that would love to learn, so utarudi tena.
Okay. Please, thank you so much for hosting me. It's always a pleasure.
Karibu tena na tena. Guys, that is our conversation with Terry, and of course atarudi tena. Time now is 6 minutes after 12. We take a short break. When we come back, the break point will continue.
SportyFM.